My name's Lez Wright and I am a personal development trainer. My work is very varied, but my approach is always simple. I help get the results my clients are looking for.
The good thing is, man, it's really, really easy. Yours is, you know. You're very hard. Your body's very hard.
I specialise in health, specifically food, thought and fitness. I help resolve many health issues that may sound unrealistic to those who do not know my work, but let me reassure you, I take my work very seriously. Today, Andrew starts his personal development training for the first time. My job is to help get his high blood pressure that he has had for over 8 years down to healthier levels. My job is to re-educate Andrew on what and how he consumes his foods, enhance his psychological thinking and perceptions, and give great reasons why adopting my personal development program will produce more results than he could ever imagine possible.
The time, the speed process of getting this thing going. Does it make any sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Major problem I had with blood pressure. I thought I understood it. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand that it could have killed me at any minute. More to the point, I couldn't understand it. It's mostly what I ate that blocked my arteries up that could have killed me. I'm Andrew Bromwich. I'm from Stoke-on-Trent in the Midlands. I'm a web developer specialising in WordPress applications. I had high blood pressure probably about 7 or 8 years now. I realised about 8 years ago I got a few problems. I know I've got a few weight issues and I was feeling a bit of dizziness and I wasn't quite feeling well. Went to see the GP. He told me you've got high blood pressure. So they prescribed me beta blockers. And I took these for a short while, but after about 3 months, I was finding I was sleeping all the time, I was lethargic, couldn't sleep. And I really felt like my life was in a haze, you know. So I went back to the doctors and said to him, I got this problem, you know, and he changed the medication to what became the new ACE, which is Rampril. So they put me on 10 milligrams of Rampril, but that didn't actually do the job, so they actually added to it amlodipine, 5 milligrams of amlodipine. Still after another month or two, well, it was about nearly 2 months, went back for a recheck and they told me it was still not quite doing the job, and they added another 5 mil of doxycycline. These drugs combined were a lot better than the beta blockers, but nevertheless, you know, these still had a kind of sleepy effect on me mildly, mainly in the mornings I felt sleepy. Prior to the training, the type of things that I would eat would be what most people consider normal things. The famous freezer shop I would buy a lot of stuff from because it was easier. Didn't realise the damage it was doing to my body, didn't realise it was the cause of not only body stress, but also the blood pressure and the feeling, the lethargic feeling that, you know, I had in my body every time I woke up every morning. Didn't realise that was the food. I wasn't aware of this type of training at all. I got intrigued with what he was doing and decided to take the course on. My first week of training with Les was, to say the least, it felt quite hard. I wasn't quite sure whether I could actually do the training at all because of the way I felt, my weight, and I was of course concerned about my blood pressure. I was going to blow a fuse or something crazy, you know. When I started with the training course was 22 stone and 6 pounds.
5 weeks in?
5 weeks in, we're at 19 stone, 12 pounds. I did go and see the GP and he agreed that the blood pressure had dropped and that I was okay to slowly take the other 2 medications off. So that's what I did. We did it over a 4-week period. So now I'm currently on 10 ml of Rampril. When I started Lez's training program, the blood pressure was hovering around the 152, 102 mark, 103 mark, which is pretty high really. My blood pressure now is averaging out around about 121, 83, 84, somewhere in that region. So not far off normal blood pressure for my age. I would say to anybody, when you're thinking about taking on Lez's training, first of all, do the research that he asks you to do. Go with an open mind. He's going to make you work hard. He's going to tell you some things about nutrition you're not going to want to hear. But I can tell you now, everything that he said, I've read, tested, even challenged, and everything that I've applied, that he's told me to apply, has worked. Les will show you, he will teach you how to buy food, how to eat properly. That's one half of the picture. The other half of the picture is he will also show you what your capabilities of you as an individual, both mentally and physically, what your mental capabilities and what your physical capabilities are. And when you combine all these things together, they create one powerful thing, and that's a much better you. That's how I feel. Lez's training makes a whole difference. If you listen to what he's got to say, don't worry about that blood pressure. If you've got high blood pressure right now, I totally recommend his course. Totally recommend it, because he'll show you over a short period of time how we can get rid of that. And I'm proof of that. And that was the difference between life or death for me. So really, as dramatic as it sounds, Lez has saved my life.